Oh boy. Now, am I going to regret this? Yeah, why not? Let's go for this one. I like the lo-fi. Now this is weird. That is very odd. My YouTube is taking far longer to update than my Twitch, which is hilarious, but you know. And this thing up here, for those wondering, is my microphone. Just decided to move it above my screen this time for the see if it actually works better for me. Let's do a quick refresh, make sure that everything's running. Looks like it is. Good. Alright. I'm gonna drag this off screen because it's going to be used for monitoring. That's what we're gonna call it. Give me a second. I think my cat has decided to come and join me. Lucky little monster. Lucky me, I guess. Anyway. You gonna come and be sociable? No, she's my cat. She's not going to be sociable. She's going to do cat things. Ugh. You're just going to go and sit over there? Hello, cats. What do you think? Come on. Lily. Yes, kitty. Ugh. This cheeky little furball. Tell you what, if I swap to me, you can see her a bit better. Yes, I know. Hello. I don't know. Immediate distraction. You're a welcome one, aren't you? Sorry about the camera, I can't really change it much. It's just where it is.
My orange cat is on the back of my chair currently. He usually hangs there when I game.
Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, that's something I forgot. Turn on chat. There we go. We can now see chat. Fantastic. Yes, I know. You are very friendly. And purring a hell of a lot. Because Lily. Alright, Monster. I'm going to have to pop you down so I can get off streaming and pop to the loo. Right. Good girl. She's going to probably go off and find somewhere to sit. Most likely up near my pillow, that kind of way, that kind of direction, knowing her. Right, hate to say this, but I'm gonna have to do a BRB, folks. See you in just a mo. I really do need to make a new version of this face cam not found thing, because this one's basic as hell. Right, okay, I'm back. Back to life. Oh, fuck's sake. Maybe not, give me just a sec. Ugh. So I think you can see, but the cat has decided, right here, to have a wash. Sat right next to my pillow. Because of course she has. This is Lily. It does not surprise me in the least bit. She's just my cat, she just does things like that. I just own her. I do not ever try to insinuate that I have any control over her whatsoever. Because that, if I did, that would be the biggest, fattest lie I've ever said in my life. Yep, that's good. Ugh, the one thing that I'm gonna have to get used to though, if I come back to Skyrim more frequently, is this. The speed at which Skyrim loads or doesn't load. Yeah. Welcome to Skyrim. It's very much a thing, unfortunately. And for those wondering, I am gonna stick with the full camera for the time being, just because here's the thing, the virtual background is great, but it doesn't work in all games because it actually lags quite a bit and it actually causes frame rate drops. Oh yeah, hope you guys like the new menu replacer. It's just one that I've found online. Oh. And I need to skip through it as quickly as possible because otherwise we're going to have issues where the music's just going to sound weird. Alright, cool. So what we're going to be doing tonight is pretty simple. We're going to be making an entirely new character for a new playthrough. I can't remember. Let me just double check on something. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I was doing a bit of modding earlier. Because I haven't done it in ages and I felt like it. 1519 currently on mods. That is a lot of mods. Oh god. And of course, stupid creations for Skyrim is useless and doesn't work properly. I do feel sorry for console folks. I mean, the fact that you basically can't mod your game properly sucks. And the lack of storage for them? Ugh, even worse. Right. I personally think that it should be unlimited unless you've got other games in the system. Like, take account for OS and other games, and then adapt it. That's exactly the idea that I would use. Oh yeah, I need to remember, because I've been playing Starfield a little bit recently, just for a bit of fun. Not because I want to play the storyline, just because I want to have a bit of fun in the game itself, because it is a fun feeling game, but the storylines are a bit trash, if I'm brutally honest. Yeah, I need to remember that my console key is different. Although I don't really need a console key in order to change my character's name and stuff for this. Oh yeah, camera. Yeah, I do. That's fine. So this isn't. So for those interested, this is not going to be the character. This is a base character that I'm using to start any of my new characters off these days because it just works for me. It's very quick, very easy. Oh shit, yeah. Dangerous juices stuff, fine. What else have we got? I mean, there's always the possibility of just rebuilding the character entirely from scratch. Just... yeah, I'm probably going to do that. For those wondering, I'm not currently planning on a custom race, simply because custom races are great, but they add in all kinds of weird extra crap that you don't really want to have to deal with. Alright, complexion dirt to 0. Let's give her some eyes, because otherwise that is creepy as fuck. What are we gonna go for? I might go for Mikan eyes, because cute. And the thing is, if you don't go for a custom race, you don't have to worry about, like, incompatibilities with vampirism mods, for an example. Like, there's always going to be some kind of issue with that kind of stuff, so I would highly suggest just do what you want, honestly. This character might end up looking a lot like the one that I was planning on playing through for personal, but then I decided, you know what, I could stream stuff like this. This would be fun. Alright. Hey look, everything's actually set up properly. Thank God. I don't need to worry about that part. One thing I've started to do recently is this. I give the character like a base background colour. I still do the white cat eyeliner thing. And then this one. Those two. Because if I don't do this one, it doesn't get rid of the corners right here. If I just darken it. Because it's on a lower layer, that means that it's overriding both of these two. So the best thing you can think about is the first one is your base layer. Then this is the next layer up, next layer up, next layer up, and all the way down to the bottom. And the reason that I do it I love this system, honestly, because it just makes it easier to make characters. Oh boy, hairstyles. There's this new system in, I think it's in Baldur's Gate, where they'd have this system where the hairstyles would actually auto-snap to the size of your character's head. And I was just like, holy shit, this is amazing. Why the hell don't we have this in Skyrim? But, you know, it's just how things work, unfortunately. Yeah, it should be okay. And then this one is the kind of anime over the nose one. So for those wondering what I'm talking about, this. But in order to blend it in, just lower the opacity, give it a more natural colour, and hey presto. It's all blended in, it's not going to cause any issues. And what I tend to do with nose blush is I just take the normal blush. Oops. Oh. Oh, that's F7. Right, okay, cool. Well, at least now I know that. I do both of them and then I just whack the nose 2 all the way up to the brightest, because that's around the tip of your character's nose. I mean, contour is basically the same thing. I kind of gave up going for like the super glamorous, super heavy makeup characters just because I don't like them anymore. Doesn't interest me. These are the Empyrean war paints, which honestly look really cool. Some that are really clever, really interesting looking symbols, others that are just actual war paints. And there's a massive, massive variety of them. Now, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use them on this character, but I might do. I might not. I'm a little bit unsure. I do. Cat has finally settled in the middle of the bed. Because of course she has. She's just that kind of cat. She'll charge up and down the bed for a good 5-10 minutes after she comes in, finding a place to plonk herself, and then she'll just sit there, have a wash, go to sleep, and basically stay there for hours on end. Just because it's Lily. It's exactly what she does every time. I should do. I might give her a different skin tone. Yeah, why not? At least for while she's mortal. Now, I have absolutely zero plans on whether or not I'm going to go, like, vampire, not vampire, that kind of stuff. I have some ideas on what guilds I want to play through, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I just decided, you know what? It'd be a good idea if I just start the character, set myself up, and we should be good. Oh, that's weird. I think my bot is having issues. Weird. Okay. Sorry about this, folks. All right. It looks like one of my bots basically didn't do anything tonight. Sucks, but oh well. Cool. Just thought I'd let people know. I should have done that earlier. Oops. But oh well. Here we go. All done. Ready to go. Alright, this character's barely customized because... So, I have an idea. I mean, the makeup was done, but that took like a couple minutes. So what I'm going to do is I've got a character that I never actually got around to playing. And I think her preset is so old that it doesn't have the dash A, it's just the dash. Yeah. Here we go, gotta find this. Oh yeah, and she's the old ears type of character. This is honestly, it's a good looking preset compared to some of the other truly ancient and truly abhorrent versions of my character presets that I've had in the past. Yes, those exist, unfortunately. Ooh, oh, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Oh. God, these hairstyles can be laggy. They're great, but they can be so laggy. Fuck it. Boop. Done. Well, that didn't take long. Although, having said that, give me just a second, folks. I want to make sure that this character appearance looks good, because here's the thing. This is Aurelia. This is one of my brand new characters that I have designed, I have set up, but I haven't played yet because it's me. Honestly, that in-between one's fine. I tell you what, I'm actually gonna change my Empyrean face tattoos to be having looked at this, I could have probably changed the opacity of them just whilst I'm choosing one. But yeah, that's what happens when you're relying on bots to work. So, yeah, just as a bit of a warning to people, don't rely on bots and everything to just flat out work. It will not go well. It would be nice if these came separate. That would be kind of cool. Actually, I wonder, do they? Got those. Doesn't look like it. Well, that's unfortunate. I might have to look into how these are built. and modify one at some point. I like getting a little bit adventurous when it comes to modding, because if you don't do that, what's the point in modding? If you're not going to make your character look unique, you might as well just download a preset from someone else, because otherwise, why try making a custom character? And I honestly don't mind if someone makes a character that's almost ugly in my eyes but looks cool in theirs. Oh, there they are. Why not? Let's try those, but maybe a bit more like that. They're subtle, but they're there. I think I have a way of making this hairstyle. Like, I want to try customizing a hairstyle at some point. Not planning on doing it tonight. I'll probably end up doing it maybe on Monday or maybe next weekend, I don't know. Because I think I know how to make at least a wig version of this with like twin tails. So imagine having this ponytail, but one coming out more like here and one coming out more like here. The only problem is I won't be able to sort out the base hairstyle, so this part, because the way that this works is these are separate. So the entire ponytail is completely separate, so's the bangs, and so's the main chunk of the hairstyle. And I'd be willing to bet that that little band right here where my mouse is also separate. And I am going to go for the twin tails because they're cute and I like it. I just thought it'd be fun. I like doing silly fun things once in a while. But where are we going to start Aurelia off? I don't want to start her off in Solitude because I've done that far too often recently. I really don't find Solitude to be the best place to start off for every character. It's great, don't get me wrong, Solitude's good. But I want to start off somewhere. I'm not really thinking outside of Skyrim this time. I'm thinking either Markarth or Riften. Might be Riften. And I'm going to go for the Southbound Scouts Sentry gear. Sentry treads, sentry gloves, and let's go for the green tunic. That's the nice thing about the Southbound Scouts outfit. It's a low-level outfit. You don't have to worry about the stats. They're not brilliant. They're not amazing. I mean, 521.5. That's weaker than leather. Because leather, if I remember correctly, is 828, 828, I think. So that's the 8s are your gloves and boots, and the 28s are your helmet and your chest plate. If I remember correctly. For those going, my god, how the hell can you remember that? I'm a nerd. I don't think I need to say any more. I can remember things that some people would completely forget. Very quickly. How? No idea. I'm not going to give myself a shitload of money. That's about 1,000. Shit. Stupid game. Oh, I want to put it back. Then it'll allow you to give you a slider. Thanks, game. Very helpful. I know I could probably shift click it, but anyway. And for those wondering, there are technically 2 characters, but Lil Dove is entirely a test character. A character that I start all my normal characters on and then build them out from there. And rename them, obviously. Speak and fulfill your destiny. I'm gonna be a regular at an inn. Or do I do Dragon Ball? Ooh. I haven't done a Dragonborn start in ages. Should I go Dragonborn? What do you guys think? I kind of want to know. My thoughts is I possibly do it. Because I can do vanilla start. So completely vanilla from Helgen, all that kind of stuff. Or High Hrothgar. So I skip the Helgen bit. I skip going and helping out the Jarl. And I get up to Ivarstead. Dragons are there, being a pain in the asshole. What I could do... No, I'm not going to do that. Being Bub. Because I have an idea to get a certain Khajiiti friend on board. So yeah, my gear is bare minimum. I gotta admit, aesthetically I prefer the robe from the south stuff. Soth. No. Come on, brain. And game. Work for me. I genuinely prefer the robes. So I think what I might do is... What, you see the... Vigilance doing a lot. Where they've got a robe, but their gloves and boots are armoured. And I forgot. Oh, I have done it. Well, let's load up one of my... I could do the muscular one. Alright, cool. And I am ready. My friend, I'm ready to pay what I owe. Find me rift in jail. I will be waiting. In you go. Now, one little thing about that note. I'm almost 100% sure that that's not the model's fault. The fact that it's a steal item. I accidentally pressed the wrong button, so just swap them back. What I'm going to do with it is I'm just going to do set ownership.
I'm telling you, the investment will be worth it.
So I pay for the weapons. You oversee their distribution to the store folks?
Exactly. What better way to help the cause than to put weapons into the hands of
Cool.
young Lord warriors dying for their
There we go. Now, I love Inigo. He's one of my favorite companions. I need to get him some armor, actually, because his stuff is not good. It is basic as hell. Oh, I'll just get him this southbound gear. Simple. Never mind. Tell you what, let's... Got all my stuff. Grab the treads, and I'm gonna give him a standard darkish tunic. Do a quick save. Right, oh, I do have some. Good. Might have to get up a bit earlier tomorrow. Because I'm almost out of some items. Well, some foodie items. I need to go and grab some more.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only.
It's fine. I'm allowed to be here.
Sure. And I'm Queen Baron Zion. Now tell me another one.
Okay.
Can I pass now?
Sure. That'll do just fine. Go on ahead. Right then.
Thank you. Very kind of you. It's very tempting. So I can take the Rift and Cloaks. Huh. Okay, fine. Didn't she say that she has to be a good girl?
What's that, Mr. Dragonfly? The outside world is a scary place. Well, yes, I suppose it can be. It can be beautiful too. You should try it.
what you're talking about. Who are you?
You don't remember? That is my fault also. I am your so-called friend Inigo. I was the one who killed you. I tried anyway. I am guilty. Kill me.
You didn't do a very good job, did you? Why are you here?
After I shot you, I finally realized my mistake and tried to turn myself in. Your body was gone. The guards did not believe me. They said I was wasting their time. I had to pay them to put me in this cell. It is where I belong. I needed to repent. I need to repent.
I don't remember much, but it's clear you owe me. Come with me.
I fight with you?
Yes, Inigo. Repay your debt with the blood of my foes.
Or die defending you? Yes, I accept. I feel lighter in my heart now you have given me this opportunity. It will be like old times.
Just watch where you aim that bow of yours.
Do not joke about such things, my friend. The sadness I feel for what I have done is brutal enough. For now.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do swords. Back and back left. For my character. Here you go.
Something on your mind?
Dude, what the hell happened to your clothes?
I need to trade some things with you.
You want me to lighten your load?
In a manner, yes. Wait a minute. How are those not stolen?
What's next?
There we go. Oh, ebony arrows. Yes, got them all. Gotta be quick enough to grab them all. Some ebony ore, a loot. Hey, I'll take that. And that, and that. Okie dokie, I'm going to probably check. I still can't believe that, that's weird. I stole these items, I picked them up off the floor. But the game's just like, nah, you have them. Okay. And have a look at gift horse in the mouth. Okay. So we have sort out Orion. Tell you what, let's have a look. There's a there it is. Here we go. Clear out Fallowstone Cave. Okay.
Stay alive. Why don't
Never done an honest day's work in life. I could take a hit, lass. You want to make some coin?
When you borrowed one, you said you'd pay it back on time. Double.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
What's it to you?
Don't say so. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
Who are the Blackbriars?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back. Keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, not your guy. But it'll cost you.
Dirt, huh? I'm not exactly clean myself.
Then you're stupid. You better watch.
Wow, what a dick.
Fine. If you won't listen to me, I'll fight.
Okay. Oh yeah, I need to hotkey my new items. Because I've got my new sword and my new bow. There we go. I do. Ugh, bloody foggy weather. Oh, Fallowstone is over there. Okay, let's go do it then. Now I might add in other companion mods in the future. Not sure though just yet. I'll think about it. Didn't happen. Nah, that's a lie. Yeah, the foggy weather. I don't mind it. It's just annoying, honestly. I actually want to find the texture files for the fog and tweak them a bit by making them almost completely translucent. Damn right. Oh. Yeah, that's a cliff. I have a bit of an idea in the fact that whilst I'm doing it... Yeah, wow, brain not working. Let's try that again. I had a bit of a clever way of stopping myself from immediately making this character a vampire. Which I probably would have done, because this is me. I am a bit of a vampire addict when it comes to playing this game. If you're new here, then just look at my previous Skyrim streams on YouTube. So, what do I mean by that? Simple. I made sure that my character's no way near a vampire den. Now, technically, I know that there are some vampire dens in the Rift, but they're much more common in Falkreath. So I thought, you know what? If I spawn in an area where there's less vampire dens, then I don't really need to worry about whether or not I turn this character into a vampire or not. Now, the reason that I get a little antsy about that kind of shit is simple. I have a mod on that a lot of people have called the Paraglider mod, which is fantastic. It's a brilliant mod. I really love it. Oh. But the problem that I've always come across with it is this. Whenever you make a character and you get the paraglider, and then you become a vampire after you've gotten the paraglider, it breaks the mod. Just entirely. Like, you can't do anything about it. Broken. The only conceivable and easy way of fixing it is by disabling the mod, going back in game, making a new save, then re-enabling the mod afterwards. Because basically what that does is it convinces the game that that mod was never installed. And that is the only way you can get it to work. It's a pain in the ass, and I have done it before. So what I tend to do in order to stop myself from having that problem is, at least in the past, I've created the character, made them either made them a vampire from the very start, so I don't have to worry about it, or gone to a vampire layer, made sure that I got vampirism, and then got the paraglider. The problem with doing that is it's a very formulaic, like, how you play the game is very formulaic. You're just like, oh great, I've got to go to this vampire layer, make sure that I get infected, so often do a quick save, and if you don't get any vampire infections, reload. Or use a console command or something like that. I mean, I guess you could use a console command, but I don't really like doing it. Because I try my best not to cheat in Skyrim. It happens occasionally, especially if there's a bug involved. That is usually the main reason for catching me cheating in this game. Weird. I thought that there was a chest in here. Might have been a mod. I think I had a mod on at one point that added in an armor set, and it was in a chest in this cave. Which is kind of a cool idea, honestly, because it's a cave that, unless you're doing like a bounty mission like this one, you wouldn't really come here. Oh. Hello. Nice. Okay, Inigo, calm down. But yeah, it's a boring way of playing the game, so I just decided, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to play the game in a way that gives me a bit of time to decide, rather than just immediately doing it. Oh. Why the hell that mod adds in these items with sweet naffle armor rating? You might as well just make them clothing. It's absolutely fine, dude. That's a bit weird. A bit of lag. I do wonder if that new DLAA mod is causing it. Because I haven't had a lag issue in this game in a while. So I downloaded and installed it, a mod that adds in NVIDIA's DLAA, which isn't... which is basically an anti-aliasing mod. It's anti-aliasing, but using deep learning, which is NVIDIA's trademark for AI. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but it's one of those things where I personally don't mod my game for purely for fidelity. I want decent frame rate. So I can't deal with like 50 or less frame rate in my games, just because I find that it hurts my eyes, honestly. So in here we're getting like over 100 because, you know, it's an interior cell. But the open world, oh boy, that fluctuates so rapidly that you're just like, make your mind up. And I tried limiting myself to like 72 frames a second in the past, but it doesn't feel that as good as just having it like unlimited. Oh, here we go.
Speak to me.
Any thoughts?
No, my mind is as empty as a beggar's purse.
Fair enough. Well, yeah, small mod that I installed that will hopefully help with any potential nudity issues in this game. I installed a mod called underwear.dll. That is literally what it's called. And the entire point of it is when you remove a character's chest piece, so like my character's robe, what the mod will do is it will automatically spawn and equip a pair of underwear for the character. Which I thought, that's random, but that's really cool at the same time. And yes, you can pick those underwear up if you're so inclined. I think the only thing that I'd do with it is I would change the 3D models because they're the basic ones, they're the vanilla game ones. They're not great.
I was kidnapped by these bandits weeks ago. They locked me up in the towers near Mistwatch. I managed to pick the lock and slip out while the guards slept, but now I'm completely lost. Can you help me, please?
There's a town nearby in that direction. Do you need help getting there?
Oh, thank you. But I should be fine now that you've shown me the way. Those bandits have to be stopped. They're at Mistwatch. Here, let me show you on your map. If you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
It'd be nice if Inigo had
My friend,
voice lines for that.
Skyrim is a big and often confusing place. We are bound to lose each other from time to time. Never fear. That map you have is special.
This old thing?
Yes, there is more to it than you may realize. My brother once found one just like it on the remains of some poor old adventurer in Citadel. It does not only mark locations, it can also show the position of items and people too. Watch this. Where are you, Inigo? There. See, I have placed myself on your map. If we find ourselves separated, all you need to do is look me up. Pretty fantastic, eh?
It's great, Inigo. Thank you.
No problem. I am always happy to help.
Cool. Can't remember which voice I'm using for DBVI. I think it might be the 2B one. So for those wondering, DBVO or Dragonborn voiceover, this one. Here we go. Yeah, I'm using 2B, but I also have Triss, Raiden from, oh god, one of the gacha games, I can't remember the name of it, and the Bella one, which is, I think it's a standard one on one of the AI voice websites. Now, I get it, I agree that I get that, and I agree. But I also have this thing personally where I am not great at reading lines. It takes me a lot longer to read things than other people do. So I much prefer a narrated character versus non-narrated. I know that there's going to be a lot of people out there that hate the very thought of that, and I completely understand. That's up to you. But for me, it's very helpful, and it means that my brain can actually get a handle on things like that easier. Oh yeah, I am going to go for a bit of extra stamina. And I'm going to make myself more sneaky. And because of one of my mods, I get an extra perk point. Very useful. And I'm going to put it into... I might put it into Conjuration. Think about it. Yeah. I do want to know how far Inigo's ebony arrows will last. Bearing in mind I'm doing a full, like a proper playthrough, not just beelining it towards the main goal, the main storyline. Oh shit. Those are undead. Oh wait. Oh dear. Poor Inigo. Ooh, more arrows. Always useful. I like this. One of the mods that I'm using, I can't remember which mod it is actually at the moment, but it makes the ancient Nord weaponry weaker than like your standard hunting bows. Because it makes sense. They've been buried with their owner for at minimum of decades. Yeah, me too. Alright. One of the things I do want to do, though, is I'm going to clear out this bandit camp. Lol, Inigo is running all over the damn place. Love it. I was looking online the other day and I saw this very interesting little keypad that was for sale. And it basically was like the left third of your keyboard. So up to about just beyond like your F4 and like 6, T, G, B, and down to the spacebar. It was up to about there. but then it had an extra like 6 or more programmable buttons along the side. I was just like, that's actually a really cool idea. I think I know. I think one of my friends has one. Because I don't know about you guys, but what I would program them to do is the function keys. So function keys are kind of far up when you think about it on a keyboard. Whoa! Inigo, did you just cut that guy's head off? Wow. Okay, Inigo is a badass. I like him. A lot. You know what? I'm gonna put that on. There you go. Immediately gave her some underwear and equipped it. Because I nicked her armor. She kind of looks good on her, I gotta admit. To have a look at some point, see if I can see if there's a patch between Sacrosanct and Moonlight Tales. Main reason is myself and some other Skyrim players have actually tried to build hybrid characters in the past. And for those who don't know what a hybrid is basically a character who is both a vampire and a werewolf. Which honestly is really cool. I really like the idea of it. Ooh. Taking that. And I just want to... There's only one little thing that annoys me about the hybrids is the transformation. The werewolf transformation does cause that same issue that I've had with vampirism in the past with the paraglider mod. So you basically only be getting like the buffs, the benefits of being a werewolf, but that's it. And I must admit, I look at that sometimes and I think that doesn't make any sense. That's kind of annoying. So if there's a way to keep that perk, I'd really like to be able to. Because here's the thing, I'd love to play another hybrid character. That would be fun. It means that I can play more of the game. Because by default as a vampire, you shouldn't be able to play the companion's questline. Because at least in the vampire werewolf mythology that I know of, if you're infected by the other, like say you're a vampire and you get infected by a werewolf, you die. Flat out. They're not supposed to be compatible. Is the thing. Oh, the. Where the hell's Inigo? Wherever the heck you are, Inigo, nice shot. There he is. That is one faster than Khajiit, I'll say that much. Yeah, I might do a quickie and remove that mod that adds in the DLAA. Well, that's the problem, you idiot. What kind of an idiot tries to summon a flame Atronach in a predominantly wood house? Apparently this idiot. Maybe it's one of Festus Crex's apprentices. The mage part of the Dark Brotherhood. Hell, maybe Festus Crex tried to did that to kill them. God, that'd be ridiculously evil and incredibly smart. I don't like how Skyrim's NPCs just look at you gormlessly once something that stopped attacking them has stopped attacking. Well, something that was attacking them has stopped attacking. It's really stupid. It might be one of the mods I'm running, actually, now that I think about it. Because one of the things that I've had problems with in the past is just how aggressive the default NPCs are. Oh. Oh, he's a bit dead. So what's my sword? It's a steel sword. Holy shit, that Akaviri sword's amazing in comparison to my crappy little steel one. Ooh, and a spring steel bow. Let's do that. I might take his pouches because they might be useful. Rebel armor. I gotta admit, the rebel armor is honestly not bad. I mean, armor-wise, it's better than what I'm using. By far. You know what? I'll do it. The second I find better, I am literally taking it off. That. Okay. Imperial Scout gear. Couple of extra pouches. I will take those apart and sell those. and use them for enchanting, because that is an enchantment. I mean, it's the only way to increase your carry weight, unless you somehow find a way of increasing the stamina. I tell you what, I've decided to start slouching a little bit, so I'm no idea, Inigo. So you got favourite that. Get rid of my steel sword. I've got to admit, I like the look of that one more than the one that I'm wearing. Ditch that one, keep that one. Looks like it'd be a bit more protective.
We stand at the start of a new day. I hope it treats us well. I was wondering, can you whistle?
Yes, why?
It could be a good way for us to quickly communicate. Look, I found this book. It made interesting reading. Maybe you should give it a look over. Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
I actually wanted to give you some better gear.
I need to trade some things with you.
I hope this will be a mutually beneficial exchange.
What's yours? 21? Yeah, 21. Well, honestly, even my old gear would be fine. 29. Yeah. I'm going to give you that and these.
What's next?
Simply because they're better and I genuinely feel like you should use them. Ooh, and I've leveled up again? Yikes. That is remarkably quick. Now, I'm normally playing alone and I don't have followers. But these guys are tough as hell, and I don't want to fight them. But equally, I want to get up there. Whoa. You know what? I'm going to swap over to my other fancy music playlist. Yeah, I know. You know what? I'm going to avoid that for the time being. Yeah, I think my frame rate's suffering because of that mod, so I'll... Hey, puss. Thought so. Conjurer. Well, I'll take your stuff. You're wanting me to do something, aren't you, puss? Alright. do a save here. And we're going to actually disable that DLAA mod, because I think that it could be causing me issues. So that is unfortunate, but I will check it out in game and see if that was actually the problem or not. It's quite possible that it wasn't, but I have no idea. So I'm going to at least try it. But yeah, I need to be right back, folks, because I have a furball who I think wants to go outside. Is that right, Puss? Right. Back in a moment. I don't know. What is it with cats? My cat decided to basically lead me out to the kitchen, where she's left half her meat and half her biscuits, because we give her meat and biscuits for food. And I guess she wants more? But there's like half of it left, and I'm like, no, that's not how this works. Cats. You gotta love them, but they're also a little pain in the ass. Why not? I need more. Because fuck it. Funny, isn't it, actually? I talk even to myself when I'm mucking around with something and I'm trying to figure something out. I'm like, alright, this works, this doesn't work, blah 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 blah. I'm almost giving myself my entire monologue, and I don't have problems with my throat. I come on stream and I talk maybe about the same amount, maybe a little bit more. And my throat's just like, no, can't do this. Make your fucking mind up, buddy. Right. I'm actually tempted. I'm not sure what you guys might think, but I'm actually tempted by possibly in the future playing that new MMO that came out, Throwing the Liberty. So, I'll have a look at it. Yes, Tinker. No, I'm not going to get up on the bed. I'm going to brush by your legs because I want something. Cat. She's not getting any more food. She already gets more than enough. fall off, Lily. She had a bit of a problem getting up on the bed. That cat. For anybody interested in owning a cat, one thing I will say is go for it. The bonuses, the positives, far outweigh the negatives. Are they Can they be annoying? Yes, very annoying. Do they keep you company when it's like just you? Also, big yes. Simple as that, honestly. I genuinely feel like they outweigh their negatives. Because, I mean, unless you're allergic to them, then yeah. If you don't have a cat, what the hell are you doing? I don't care if you're a dog person. Trust me, I've known dog people who have gotten very used to cats and actually like them. So, well, I've seen people online who've literally been like, I do not want a cat. And whether or not their partner picked one up or they found one outside, they ended up loving the little monster. So much that they would never ever consider getting rid of them, so I genuinely will recommend cats. Dogs I have no real experience of apart from like family owned ones. We've never had dogs, so can't recommend them because I don't know, quite honestly. But yeah, I will say on average cats also live longer than dogs, so you don't have to think about getting another one for several extra years. So that's also a bonus. And apart from being fed and maybe given a little bit of attention, it's not a big deal if you go away. It's like we've done in the past. We've had like friends or neighbours come in and feed the cat whilst we've been away.
Welcome to Miss Bell Keep. I'm Jarl Layla Stewart of Tamriel. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your... As steward, I serve as an intermediary between the Jarl. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Oh, the watchtower. Okay. Fair enough. That might be one that I say no to for the time being, and think what I'm going to do before I do anything else is head up towards Solitude to start off the collecting of artifacts, that kind of stuff. But I think what I'm going to do to start off with is I'm actually going to go this route through the mountains instead of around them. Because I think it might be a more interesting way of doing it. Oh my. Level 4? Yeah. Alright. Gonna go around the back. Oh, very much love auto-run mods. Well, actually, auto-running games in general. Really, really helpful. Because my hands do get a bit tired when I'm pressing the same key down all the time. I know some people have got keyboard weights and that kind of stuff, which, fair enough, really cool idea. But I prefer to just use the in-game stuff. And I don't really have anything that I could use as a keyboard weight, so... Set up whistle to Inigo. Great.
Walk away right now.
Nice try. Not gonna ask again. Never should have come.
Nice work, Inigo.
This world is incessantly magnificent.
Damn right it is. Got this really cool model that adds in kind of Elden Ring style Erd trees, which are just massive trees that you see all over the rift. But they're only in the rift, which is really cool. But they're infrequent enough for you to be like, holy shit, that's a massive tree. Like, there you go, there's one over there. Oi! What is it with dogs? Well, wolves especially. There you go, there's one of them. So that one's about here somewhere. Or might even be a bit further off than that. Damn it, Inigo.
Yes, my friend.
Any thoughts?
remember having this odd bug when I first installed Dragonborn, the DLC. And I just had this Mirac quote or something like that, one of the subtitles just stuck on my screen for ages, and I was just like, how the hell do I get rid of this? This is really irritating. I can't remember how it was fixed, unfortunately. Okay, random mage attacking that guy. Oh, that's the male version. Oh, sweet. That's kind of cool. I could actually install like body mods and make the characters look nicer without having to worry about Twitch or YouTube getting annoyed at me. That might be helpful. It's been such a long time since I played the game, and it was so long that I basically couldn't take this route unless I wanted to go to Helgen, and the game would basically start, like the main storyline would start from there. And I'm that kind of person where I don't like having the feeling of being forced into doing anything especially when it comes to games. So I was just like, great. I now feel like I'm forced to start the main storyline. Which, to be absolutely fair, it's a great main storyline. It really is. But once you've played it, two dozen times, it gets really, really boring. You just get to that point where you're just like, do I really want to be doing this? I mean, I know people who who barely actually play the game. They didn't just they don't even play the game, they just use it for like screenshots and that kind of stuff. Which, I guess, honestly, if you like doing that, if that's what you like doing and you want to do in your spare time, fair enough, I completely understand it. I do it for fun when I really can't be bothered to play it like a main storyline. Or any quests, or just I can't be bothered to fight anything. I just do it for fun in the background. If I'm like watching something and I want to listen, but I don't really want to play anything. Ow. Well done, Inigo. Nordic Agaton. Okay. Kind of a nice looking outfit, actually, that one. Don't really play with helmets unless I can hide them. It's one of the things that I love about BG3 and World of Warcraft. There's actually the option to hide your helmet. Still keep all the stats for it. Fair enough, Inigo. Fair enough. He stopped me from potentially getting vampirism, damn it! Oh yeah, all that gear is terrible. I can still lock onto you. Nice. Okay then. Let's keep going. Ow! That is a nasty ability. Okay then. Whoa, okay. True. Did I just hear that right? I think I just heard one of the Orlocks say that I hate archers. That's kind of cool, I must admit. So I believe that Orlocks are, at least from what I remember, a group of vampires from... They're like a myth... They're someone's mythology of vampires, if I remember correctly. Okay. Inigo's just like, oh, there you don't. They're occluded from my site, but not from Inigo's site, which is interesting. That's one of the many reasons that I don't play with followers particularly often. Don't get me wrong, followers are great, but they're also, well, if I'm brutally honest, they're aimbots. Ooh, loot room, nice. Lol, I turned an adept lock into a master lock. Oops. Oh god. She is. So regularly, it is not a good idea to go for the really advanced locks. I remember why. Oh. Fab. Yeah, well, when Inigo is swimming a... Wow! My tongue is really not working tonight. When Inigo is swinging a sword, you do not want to get in the way. Oh jeez. Oh god, that's... Oh, nasty! His little bats are freaking evil. I was just watching blood coming out of my character. I was just like, uh-oh. Hey, bitch, come here. She might turn me. So I still have a little bounce flying around my head. Not good. Oh, come on. I really want that as a weapon. Ooh. Hey, look, it's my equivalent to the flame tongue dagger. Yoink. Staff of weakness. Mace of sapping. Sounds good. Alright, so what I'm going to do, because I am planning on going Thief on this character, so at least Thieves Guild. So I want a pair of daggers. Oh. Tell you what, let's get down here. Ah. Hello there, Sanguine. Yeah, I'm not dealing with you for the time being. Mainly because I can't be arsed. Sanguine. Not my favorite Daedra. Yeah, don't have it. Wah wah. Oh, that's probably because I entered an Orlok den. They don't seem to be as, how do we put this? Vampiric drain happy as other vampires. But it's interesting. They're a very interesting fight. They basically shroud themselves in bats or turn themselves near invisible. And use blood magic waves to eat like half your health. Yay. Fun. And if you can't tell the amount of sarcasm I'm using, yeah, it's a fair bit. I don't want to go that way yet. I think... Where is it? Is it a bit further up? Can't remember. It's a place where you can get this really nice ring. And it's called the Ring of Omnipotence. And it basically just gives you a flat boost to a whole bunch of stats and a boost to your damage too. So, yeah, I want it. That's why I'm not overly worried about Inigo at this second, because what I will do is I'll just go into the dungeon where this ring is, and he will just teleport straight to me. So I don't have to worry about that. Orphan Rock. It's always the thing with Skyrim and games like it. Character goes in all innocent. Well, innocent, if you're going by the main storyline. And, you know, haven't done anything bad in their life. They're just a relatively normal adventurer. Bye. If I remember correctly, Ogres can't fit through that door. There he is. Sick burn, dude. Stuff from necrotic flames, nice. Novice robe. Ooh. Wearing. Oh yeah, that reminds me, there was a mod for these cloaks to make it so that they actually have physics to them. But for some reason, the mod author decided only to do it for the male versions, and I was just like, oh, why? So what if I can frickin' type properly, I'm going to swap to a different cloak. Because I want one that moves. There we go. There you go, Ring of Emerald Potence. Very nice ring. So, health, stamina, and magicka are increased by 25. Weapons do 15% more damage. All spells cost 10% less. And magic resistance is increased by 5%. Equip. The reason I'm not equipping it on Indigo is simple. Companions don't get slight. The main things that they get is like resistance bonuses, health bonuses, that kind of stuff, and maybe damage bonuses. So it's kind of more useful for me, honestly. I love Inigo. Just simply because he's just a funny companion. Oh yeah, I downloaded a new companion mod recently. She's I think Neva or something like that is the name. Haven't got her installed yet though, so have to be next time I play Skyrim. Lol, get wrecked. Light carriage. Conjurer's potion, glow dust. Ooh, nice. Now there's one part of this dungeon that I am most definitely not doing. And it's this part. Skybound Watch Chamber. It's added in by another mod, and all the bad guys in it are scary. Ow. And you're powerful. I'm gonna have to buy some magic arrows. Fair enough. Dumber ancestor. Fair enough. You can pretty easily tell the direction that most of these arrows are going. So it's not too hard to dodge them. I mean, if you get the time to, look at where the little heads that they come out of are pointing. Oh god, that's a ogre. Hi, big guy. Oh, stupid, we're hunting the ogres. Jeez. What is it with these freaking... You have a sniper pelt. I'll be taking that. What else have we got? You got honeycomb? Teeths? Ogre teeths? And that's about it. Alright, fine. Oh, hello. Die temptress. Fair enough. This is like the first time that Inigo's gone down so far. I need to figure out a way to make an auto stim style enchantment. So for those of you who haven't played Fallout 4 or Starfield, which is highly unlikely, but it happens, I guess. There's this ability called auto stim. So when you'll blow a specific amount of health, it will use a stim pack or med pack, depending on the game, to get you back up. And I want that kind of ability for my character. Without it being like brokenly overpowered. Like, I don't know, maybe it doubles your healing rate. So instead of being like 100%, you're 200%. For say, I don't know, a minute? Or if you want it to be faster than that, I'd do it to like 3 or 4, maybe even 500%. But for a very short period of time, like, say, 10 seconds maybe, if that. The idea is it's basically supposed to heal you up to about approximately 75%, I'd say. If you want it a bit harder, 50%. The reason I'm saying like 75 is because my Skyrim's already modded to hell and really scary at the best of times. So I'm not going to go for anything below a certain threshold, because otherwise it just means, hey look, you're gonna die again. Almost immediately. Might even see if I can set up as like a once per day thing. Actually, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, I've got a roofs mod on if I remember correctly. Oh, I can't remember the name of the mod. Basically, it re-roofs the buildings. So as you can probably tell on this building, from here downwards is vanilla, but from here upwards is the mod. Really cool mod. I really like it because for some reason I've had problems with interior mods in the past where they just won't work properly for long periods of time. Whether it be because I am me and I install mods regularly, or whether it be because mods are annoying and decide to break every now and again. It's a little bit of both, I think. But it's more likely more me than... anything else. Oh yeah. I had this happen in the past where my character moved over to the right hand side of the screen. I had no idea how that happened, but I figured it out. It's comma on my keyboard, at least in my key bindings. So basically the key to the right of the M if you're on a UK layout or US layout. Oh, it's that poison arrow. Those are really cool, but they suck at the same time. The thing is with them, they don't do a ton of damage. But when you've got 2, 3, 4 bandits shooting them at you, it stacks. So you may be taking like 2 or 3 points per second of damage, but you've got like 4 of them stacking that on top of it. That's like easily closing in on 10 or more HP of damage a second. And then when you got like 7 or 8 or more, yeah, you're pretty screwed. And if you've got mods on like I do, where, for an example, I've got an animation that plays, I can't spam them because the animation blocks me from spamming them, and the game is programmed not to allow me to spam them like that. So yeah, it gets scary, to say the least. Oh yeah, a bunch of armies mods. They're nice, don't get me wrong. But I think I might end up disabling them. Keep them in for like mashups, but disable them so that I don't have to see them all the time. There you go. all the normal leather stuff. And then the Daughters of Dimitrescu, I think. And then some Russian Bear stuff. And a saber cap. It's outfit, which is kind of cool. Really kind of suits the landscape. It's about leather strength, so if you're like me, you afford yourself the ability to replace gear, like, of identical stats. I don't go anything above. You could, say, get like a leather piece of gear and just replace it with that.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Who owns you?
Grumpy git. Very nice. Yeah, Minotaur's axes are weird. That's a war axe. Because it's just a shortened battle axe with double blades. So for someone like me carrying that, that is ridiculous. Screw it, I'll pick it up and show you. Just because it's actually kind of funny. If I was to use it, that's what it would look like. Yeah. Don't know why my little orb is charging off all over the place. Yeah, that's ridiculous. So I'm gonna go and drop it. Just thinking of the normalest way of playing this game would it be basically a barbarian with an axe like that. I haven't actually played a barbarian character in the past. I might have to try some. Try one at some point. Might be fun. Oh, that's night vision on, that's night vision on. Great. Don't need 2 shields. Don't need 3 shields. Yeah, when you can see a health bar bobbing like that in the same place, that means that the NPCs got their stupid ass stuck. I have a bit of a test, if you will, that I like to do on low-level characters, and I'm about to go and do that. There's a dungeon that I love to run through called Bloodlet Throne, and I kind of use it as a bit of a test of my own skills because it's all vampires and thralls. So the amount of damage that they do is pretty ridiculous when you think about it. And honestly, it's just a good way of making sure that I'm not gimping myself whenever I'm playing a character. I mean, I could do that just as a bit of a challenge to myself, but I don't really like doing that particularly often. I might try it like once in a while, but I won't do it all the time. And luckily, Freddy Boy, the guy that just fell out of the sky, his platform just so happens to be just past that dungeon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and do the dungeon, which is Bloodlet Throne, as I said. Make sure that my skills are not terrible. Because trust me, they can be. Very frequently. Yeah, I'm thinking I might have a look at that mod and make sure that casual outfit is just cloth. Because it's not armor. I'm sorry, but it isn't. It's annoying. After a while my finger drifts, so I end up pressing the side of the key rather than the entire key. And it just digs into the middle of my finger and after a while it's just uncomfortable. It's one of the reasons I like using the auto run. Just means that I don't have to deal with it. And I can eat a Jaffa. How that would feel. I've got my hand over my arrow keys instead of the WASD, so WSD. I was just like, I wonder how that would feel to play. Just playing Skyrim as a lefty instead of as a righty, which I am normally. Oh yeah, Raven Cave, I'll show you guys that in a minute. once we've sorted ourselves out. Aha. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have picked that thing up. I'd much prefer it if it was like, it makes bad guys flee if they're below a certain level and above a certain level. Sorry, no. Get inside so I don't have to listen to these buds. I'd like it if above a certain level, it made them flee. But below that level, it did damage to them. So just your normal standard radiant damage. Or sun damage in the case of Skyrim. I kind of want to rename that to Radiant. Just because it works better, in my opinion. Oh my god, I forgot how many arrows I've got. Nice. Hey, look, like I'm vampirism. Ah, crap. Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah, fur armor. I kind of like the look of fur armor. It's just a shame that it's so weak. Oh, hello. There. Vampy. I might have to look into... Oh yeah, NPCs I don't think can become vampires. Unless you use like a mod or something. Oh, hi. Oh, it's one of you. Ah, no. Gargoyles, especially at low level, are horrifying. Their charge attack can do some stupid damage to you. I mean, I've done this place on like level 1s in the past, and the main thing that has screwed me over has been the gargoyles because of their charge attack. Because it does a ton of damage. I don't know the exact amount, but it's pretty high. I kind of want to see at some point someone make a update to the gargoyles so you don't just have the big ones. You have like little ones, the big ones, and even bigger ones. I think that'd be really cool. So the little ones just swarm you and cast spells at you. The big ones are the normal gargoyles. And then the even bigger ones, like the giant ones, are purely melee. That would mean that I'd probably change... No, you'd change the medium-sized ones to be a bit of a mix between the two. This music is oddly soothing. Ooh. I think I might go just Tantos. At least for the time being. Oh, that doesn't work, yeah. Can't have two light sources on your character at once. Whoa, okay. Hi, Gago. Whoa! He did most of my health and damage. That's not good. Tell you what, I need to give Inigo a shield. Oh, nice! The Vampire Queen outfit. Which is overpowered. It should be the unenchanted ones that you pick up, but... eh.
You have something to say?
I need to trade some things with you.
What is yours is mine.
Here you go, bud. You now have a shield. I'm going to give you some pouches so that you can carry more. I'm not turning you into my personal carry.
Okay, let us get back to it.
Bag? No, don't be silly. Sorry, my loot goblin? I don't know what I'd call him at that point. Yeah, my throat's getting tired because I have been talking all evening. Okay, what else? Ooh, more fires. Me happy. Nothing better for dealing with the undead like fire. I think I said that right. My brain is seriously not working tonight. Screw it, I'll take your stuff. Dude. Budge. Yeah, Shidowaki. Nice. Firewood. Got the carry weight for it. Oh, and I picked up the basket as well. Oh, the bear totem is really cool. I've used that in the past. Summons a really cool ghostly figure. Oh, I hope I don't hurt Inigo. Luckily it doesn't last long enough to hurt Inigo. Thank God. Well, by hurt I mean kill. Yeah, we need to boost your frost resistance, dude. Because otherwise, he is going to die. Yeah, crap. I have so much shit in my inventory. Need to get rid of it. Ooh, another sword. Dagger of Bunny. Holy crap, that's better than my other one.
I am in the way. I am sorry.
Oh shit. Get to the door. Okay. That was fine. Now, here comes the little thing when it comes to a character that's not a vampire to start off with. You have to wait until you actually are a vampire before you can pick up the paraglider. Which is why I like to use this castle mod that I'm using as a good way of just passing the time without being immediately in danger. Plus it's just a really cool mod that I like to use for all kinds of things, honestly. Sometimes I'll just walk about it for a bit of fun, because it's got all kinds of interesting hidden areas. So for those wondering, this is the Raven Castle mod. It's one of the more interesting house mods, because it's not just a house mod. It's got its own little world space. And that's what I tend to like about certain house mods. I either like them remote or with their own world space. I have the quest mod that allows me to know where he is, so... Well, I have the quest that he gives you to allow you to find him, so that doesn't matter. I'm not sure if I will actually use this place as my base, but I might use a different one. One of the cool things that you can get through Legacy of the Dragonborn is a with the safe house you get this ability to store all of your stuff in one place. And with that, you also have the ability to use it anywhere in the world. You know what? Let's do it here. Now, because I've had issues in the past with becoming a vampire through either mods or just in the vanilla game, one of the ways that I love to do this, and that because I know that it works, is through a console command. Now, I have Sanguinary Vampiris. There you go, it's right there. So if I do set PC sleep hours 72, the game will basically act like you slept for 3 days. Now all you need to do is wait for that. And hey presto, you're now a vampire. Fantastic. So I've now got all my vampiric abilities. Cool. Now, I'm going to quickly sort out the paraglider without Inigo, just because it makes it quicker. Ah, do I have to enter it? I think so. I do not. Okay. Is it just the Princess Tower that... Nah, that's a shame. There are lots of loading walls in this place. Which is a bit annoying, but honestly, when you got it on an SSD, it really doesn't matter. Alright. There we go. Now I have a place to teleport to when I get back. Now I can hopefully get Paraglider without having to worry about it. Okay, that's not good. You know, I'll go and grab the paraglider and then we'll be done for tonight. Hopefully this works, because otherwise I might have to load up a different character. My life. This is the problem with mods. They can be just a real pain in the ass, unfortunately. I need to remove that music. Just replace it with like a half-second track of nothing. Weird. Game just decided, nope, I've had enough. That's the problem with mods. They're great. They often add in amazing items, but they can be glitchy. As I've said multiple times in the past, I would not recommend a newbie to modding to do like their own mod list. I would recommend them to try out like, not like Nolvis or something like that, because that's ridiculous, but a decent sized mod list that's not going to take forever for them to download. Because the problem with mod lists like Nolvis is they are huge. I mean, I'm pretty sure Nolvis is in the hundreds of gigabytes. And here's the thing, not everybody has amazingly super fast internet. There we go, works. Cool. So now Paraglide is all working. I'm gonna go back to the process out, and then that will probably be it for tonight. Because I've got a few things that I need to do tomorrow. And I actually want to get up in the AM rather than the PM. Cool, there we go. Alright folks, that's going to be it for tonight. It's 11 o'clock my time, and yeah, I want to at least try and get to bed a bit earlier tonight. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Feel free to follow if you haven't already. Next stream is going to be Monday. Monday is probably going to be Modding Monday, actually. I think I'm going to go back to... It's going to be a 2-1 for my streams. So, like, 2 days on one game, 1 day on another. And for the time being, it's going to be 2 days on Skyrim and 1 day on Baldur's Gate. Once I have completed Baldur's Gate, that day might swap over to a different game. Simply because I don't think I want to do like 2 or 3 playthroughs in back to back, just because even though it's a brilliant game, I don't want to burn myself out on it. which I am often in a lot of danger of doing when it comes to games like that. I might leave my PC downloading an MMO called Throne of Liberty. I do want to try that out at some point. May not be on stream. Not 100% sure whether it will or not. I will let you guys know if I do stream it. Otherwise, it'll probably be offline with a group of friends. Well, off stream with a group of friends. You know what I mean. So yeah, I will see you fine folks on Monday. So good night, stay safe, have fun, and I'll catch you on Monday. Bye folks.